Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, I hope you're having a nice day. Jadi kami dari grup 9 ingin menampilkan presentasi kami tentang sense relation Converses. Di dalam grup kami ada saya, Devina Aulia Puteri, Dyah Nila Maharani, Kathrin Meylida Annur, dan Astuti. Next slide, please. Nah, kami akan memulai presentasi kami dengan what is sense relation. Jadi, sense relation indicates the connection between the meanings of words and sense of words. Sense relation are then relations between the properties that words express. It also meddles with either the sense and meaning are similar or dissimilar. According to Cruz, sense relations are divided into two classes: sense relation of inclusion and identity, and sense relation of exclusion and opposition. These two classes will then be explained by my friends. That is all from me, guys. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Devina. I will explain about classes of sense relations. Classes of sense relation divided into two. The first one is sense relations of inclusion and identity. This sense discusses the sense relations between words whose meaning are similar or included in other ones. The discussion included synonymy, homonymy, polysemy, and hyponymy. Jadi, sense relations of inclusion ini membahas hubungan sense antara kata-kata yang maknanya mirip atau termasuk dalam satu sama lain. Pembahasan pada bagian ini meliputi pengertian dari sinonim, homonim, polysemy, dan hyponymy. And the second one is sense relations of exclusions and opposition. This sense discusses the sense relations between words whose meaning are opposite or excluded from other words. The discussion includes antonymy, complementaries, reversives, converses, and incompatibility. Jadi yang kedua ini adalah sense relations of exclusion and opposition. Sense ini membahas hubungan antara sense antar kata-kata yang maknanya berlawanan atau dikecualikan dari kata yang lain. Next slide, please. Converses. Next. So, what is converses? Converses or relational antonyms are pairs of words that refers to a relationship from opposite points of view, such as parents, child, or borrow. Then the relationship between such words is called a converse relation. Converse can be understood as a pair of words where one word implies a relationship between two objects, while the other implies the existence of the same relationship when the objects are reversed. Jadi, converse atau antonim rasional adalah pasangan kata yang merujuk pada suatu hubungan dari sudut pandang yang berlawanan seperti orang tua dan anak atau pinjam dan meminjam. Hubungan antara kata-kata tersebut disebut sebagai hubungan berkebalikan. Percakapan dapat dipahami sebagai pasang kata di mana satu kata menyiratkan hubungan antara dua objek, sementara yang lain menyiratkan adanya hubungan yang sama ketika objek dibalik. I think that's all from me. Next material will be explained by my friends. Thank you.
Okay, I will continue the presentation. This is what is converses continuation. Converses are sometimes referred to as complementary antonyms because an either or relationship is present between them. One exists only because the other exists. For example, win and lose. If someone wins, someone must lose. And then Cruz, 2004, page 167, also explains that converses are also often considered to be a subtype of directional opposite. Above with below, on, belong to, in front of, behind, before, after are pairs of converses. Hence, if A is above B, then B is below A. Next slide, please. Okay, more example of converses. Um, the new car belongs to me. Have a converse with I own the car. I own the new car. Jadi situ bisa kita lihat the new car belongs to me itu artinya adalah mobil itu milik saya. Dan apabila di converse jadinya adalah saya memiliki mobil itu. Lalu another example, president election is held after legislative election. Have converse with the legislative election is held before the president election. Jadi presiden election atau pemilihan presiden dilaksanakan setelah pemilihan legislatif. Apabila di converse menjadi pemilihan legislatif dilaksanakan sebelum pemilihan presiden. Okay, I think that's enough from me. The next slide will be presented by my friend. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathrin. Next, the conclusion. To reiterate, converses describe the same relationship, but from different point of view, like husband and wife, or Mrs. Werewolf sells an object to Mr. Werewolf, then in Mr. Werewolf POV, it would change to Mr. Werewolf buys an object from Mrs. Werewolf. In other words, converses is the same situation but explained from different perspectives. Other converses word examples: uncle and nephew, and above and below. Next. Next slide. Okay, that's all from our group. If you have question, feel free. Thank you.